United Kingdom, November 23, 2024. Storm Bert has hit the UK, with snow blocking roads and heavy rain and strong winds expected to cause further travel disruption and potential flooding. With weather warnings and 13 flood alerts in place for much of the country, ice has been reported in parts of Scotland and parts of Yorkshire and northeast England. Yellow warnings for wind, rain and snow are in place for much of the rest of the UK until Sunday. Flights have been disrupted at Newcastle Airport due to heavy snow. The airport's online departure board showed many flights due to depart on Saturday had been delayed, while British Airways' 9:30 a.m. service to Heathrow was cancelled. At least 60,000 homes, businesses and farms have lost power in Ireland, the Electricity Supply Agency said, adding that it had mobilized crews in the affected areas and was responding to the disruption. The A628 in Yorkshire remained closed overnight in both directions between the A616 Hollingworth and A57 Flouch due to snow, National Highways said. The A66 Trans-Pennine route was closed between the A6 and M6J40. An amber warning for heavy snow and ice is in place until 5 p.m. on Saturday across Scotland, with 10–20 centimeters of snow expected on the ground above 200 meters and potentially as much as 20–40 centimeters on hills above 400 meters. The weather warning covers parts of Angus, Perth and Kinross, Stirlingshire, Aberdeenshire and parts of the Highlands, Argyll and Bute, the Borders, Dumfries and Galloway, East Ayrshire and South Lanarkshire. Perth's annual Christmas light switch-on has been cancelled due to safety and travel concerns. A second amber warning is in place until midday on Saturday covering parts of Yorkshire and northeast England. Meanwhile, a yellow warning for wind, rain and snow is in place until 9 a.m. on Sunday for a wider area of the region.
It's a little bit windy!
It's about 11:40 in the morning and it's snowing, and a storm. Once more, and that's Craiggower over there, the Crag of the Goats. I hope the blood.
Met Office meteorologist Aidan McGivern said, "We will see heavy snowfall for 2 to 4 hours across parts of northern England and Scotland on Saturday morning. The melting snow and heavy rain could lead to localized flooding in places, but the wettest places are in Wales, in the southwest, particularly on the south-facing hills. That's where we're likely to see strong winds and of course the risk of impacts from wind and rain," the meteorologist said. Over the weekend, Wales and southwest England could receive 75 millimeters of rain across the board, with the potential for more than 100 millimeters in higher parts of South Wales and Dartmoor. Strong winds are forecast to hit the south coast, with gusts of more than 70 miles per hour in places. A wind warning is in place for Scotland from 5 a.m. to 7 p.m. on Saturday.
Out the back window here, the bedroom, Pitlochry, Saturday. See it? Great view. Yeah, that's normally our view. And they just come over this way.
A rain and snow warning is in place for northern England until 9 a.m. on Sunday and Northern Ireland until 11 a.m. on Saturday. Rain warnings are in place for much of Wales until 6 a.m. on Sunday, and southwest England until 11:45 p.m. on Saturday. Wind warnings are also in place for coastal areas of southern England from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. on Sunday. ScoTrail has cancelled services from Inverness to Elgin, Aberdeen to Inverurie and Glasgow Queen Street to Oban, while trains from Glasgow Central to Carlisle terminate at Dumfries.
Down. Yeah, this afternoon is going to be a film. That's Benny Bracky up there. Well, there you are. That's us. Yeah.
South Western Rail is asking passengers to only travel west of Basingstoke if their journey is essential. It says services between Exeter and London Waterloo will start and end at Basingstoke, that journey times will be longer between Salisbury and Exeter and between Bournemouth and Weymouth due to speed restrictions, and that services across its network will start later than usual on Sunday and Monday due to safety inspections. TransPennine expresses, strongly, urging customers not to travel north of Carlisle on Saturday, while Avanti West Coast is advising passengers not to travel north of Preston, including to Lancaster, Oxenholme, Penrith, Carlisle, Glasgow and Edinburgh.